It's the mindset. Free your mind. Free your mind. Mindset. Free your mind. Free your mind. Hey, not everything glitters gold. Everything that's white is snow. On the mindset, I just wanna let them know, let them know, let them know. Oh, words from the wise, I just want you will never lie. Stand tall, you will never die, will forever shine. I just want shine like the star in the sky, some hate, some love.
Listen loud, we live the emperor. Japanese walk out at the black in Axelector. When they dread them, I come down from the roof and Savannah. Where the city life of me, them they mountain power. And go look at the country part in a rascal. Malaka wave with the hit with Jabba Judah Kranka. Here I am, Tayan. Well, Judah up on the street. Well, them never know Rasta. And I said, they never know Rasta. 100 years before them door rats and now them happy for over now what I really want. And now you temple with the present aura. I must be with mixed with like a man from one game that the back off. Come out of the surround here. We give people give it up and deliver it. All the vibes of all the sellers see what they spit on fire. Every person critical about themselves hard. Every member in the eyes of all the lion beats strong. And the lion and the lamb lay down together. Sit back, son of chat if you feel good. Other people principle that feel good. Purpose to burn the law of this is a job. Purpose to burn the natural law firm. That is what you have to do to business center. Public get on the go and to be the great promoter. It's the latest metamorph of the streets and the family. They are the listen the bottom of the phone. That's on the street. That is the Lord. The emperor is a fuck and the clock in Axelector. The legend came up with the book of Savannah. The listen like weed. I jam. My ancestral Lord is a shepherd. I jam. Satellites studying your Luciferian constellation. The master saw the heaven with the master and make an observation. The turn of the cell word, so just so when they dirt to dirt. Dirt to dirt, I want to burn the burn. 3 6 years old, 750, couple live up in the night, is the earth. I chant. My ancestral chant. My long time on board, my people chant. My ancestral chant. My one people chant. Lord is a shepherd of
Check. Yeah, man. Blessed love. Pleasant, good afternoon, good evening, warm welcome mindset program. I just Star, I'm your host, and I want to greet you officially in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First, Empress Menen the First, Father and Mother of Creation, King Alpha and Queen Omega, beginning without end, first without last. Yes, I. Give thanks, greetings in those beautiful and divine name. One more day above ground, and life is our ultimate position. Not no greater than that. So, warm welcome. Yeah, we're there today, and we are looking at a few things. Zane, as I can see on the screen here. You know, we have Dennis Brown up there. We have Whoopi Goldberg and Putin and Lady Sarah. So, you know, based on what we are dealing with today, I got, you know, mostly surround, you know, those ones that the them I see at display. But you know, before we get into you know, those ones, you know, them say February is Black History Month, them say. And I don't really like the term Black History Month still. You know, I like African History Month. I mean, I always kind of have a issue with us February and October. In October, them celebrate Black History Month here in the UK. And February is mostly, I would say probably a global thing still. Zane George from the time it's been celebrating. Zane, but it's mostly acknowledged on the American side. Zane, and you know, probably someplace in Africa still. But with the vast history that you know, African people have, you know, 1 month out of 13 months couldn't really tell, you know, the history of African people. You know, it is vast. You know, knowing that, you know, African is who, well, not even say Africans, but Africa is where civilization started. Or, you know, some people would say Ethiopia, because Ethiopia is one of the oldest name. Zane are Abyssinia then. Zane, but when you look on certain maps, you would see that Ethiopia, the Atlantic Sea what we have today was the Ethiopian Sea. Zane. So the whole of this, the whole of Africa this, you know, would have been Ethiopia. Many years ago, that's how them did look upon it. You see me I say, until the colonials and invaders, you know, came into Africa, then, you know, all these things started to change where, you know, everybody all of a sudden started to get independence, and, you know, everyone was always independent, you know, but independent from what? Colonial rule or colonial bamboozle. You see me? So African history is vast, and them try to always tie up African history with thus slavery. Like, you know, slavery is the only thing that Africans have been through. You know, Africans haven't done anything or contributed, you know what I mean, to what we see happen today. You know, is Africans start everything that we see I go on here today. Nothing is new under the sun. You see it? So, forget or if you try if you say boy, 1 month, February is Black History Month or African History Month is a madness still. You know what I mean? Yeah, is a madness. So Black History Month them say, and we are gonna feature a few things, regarding African achievements and some of the great patriarchs and matriarchs that have paved the way for for I and I as a people. You see me I say, cause it hasn't been an easy road. And if you see we reach yesterday where it's not even say boy if you see we reach yesterday. You see me? It's not even if you say that. Because the reality is I and I been interrupted from what we did at do. Pan, I and I birth land of Mother Africa and Father Africa. You see me? Is interruption. Interruption from outsiders. You see it? Yeah, man. Interruption from outsiders who are greedy and, want it all. Want it all. So, through them want it all now, them did say, African people as a commodity, wherein them could do whatever them want to do, and them could work African people. You know what I mean? But prior all of that, what is it that I and I Africans was doing one day before all of that madness took place? What is it that we were doing? Because we must did that do something. Zane? People not just come on your place so and them not know the place and them happen to get round and getting round and all of a sudden now trading African people them start trade. One of the biggest Holocaust. The biggest Holocaust. African people. You know what I mean? One of the biggest Holocaust. When we hear some people talk about, Holocaust and them go through them thing and I don't know if we sympathize with them, but we can sympathize, you know what I mean? Because, we have a heart and a soul. You see, so, others who have been through what you call it now, Holocaust, where millions of people dead by invaders or outsiders. See? But when you check Africans, the African Holocaust, when we check the African, it's like a two Holocaust the Africans them go through. Because before the transatlantic slave trade, which is termed as a Holocaust, the thing them where Africans have got through. But before that, you had the sub-Saharan. You have that before. That did come before from the Arabs, the Persians. So when I want to go talk about Holocaust, and it's like when you mention that word, is only one set of people it's connected to. No, man. When you look on the Africans and what the Africans them go through, that is more than a Holocaust. You know what I mean? That was a hell cast. I tell you. Yeah. But there's two sides to every kind. You know what I mean? And we don't just look on one side of the kind. We always look on the other side to see, you know, what really happened, you know, because there's two sides to every story. And in all of that, I don't know, probably, you know, all the Arabs them get in and just start take Africans like that. You know? Were the collaborators, you know, among us that would have collaborate with, you know, these slave traders. You know, were the collaborators? Because you couldn't just come in, so, and you know the place, and, you know, you just come and start take, man. You see some strange people in your place, and them not look like you, and them not sound like you. And you catch them a grab or some little youth or somebody a try kidnap them. You go rush them. You not go find out like, hello sir, what's happening? What you doing? No. You go rush because you say, which alien this? Who is you? What what you doing? You're assaulting my cousin or my auntie or my uncle. So, you know what I mean? But we know, say, ones does come in and, you know, them get ones to export. Yeah, them get people to export. Them own brother and sister. You know, because they were going at a price, and if you know, say, Europe never have nothing. Europe never have nothing. Europe was a desolate judgment ball place. What on earth that the European them could have come and offer the African them, where them have everything in for them domain. What on earth the European them could have offered them? What on earth judgment ball the Arabs? The Arabs them live in a judgment ball desert. A desert place downtrodden. Where them could have offer the African them for say boy we not even go, you know, want some mango for buy or something, you know, want some June plum, or you know, want some pine, you know, want some yam. You know what I mean? But you want my son, you want to buy my son and my daughter, you want to buy my cousin. Nah, man, but have to say, man, you something wrong with you. You know, want to buy some food. Or we have some shiny stone around here, so. Maybe if you're interested in them shiny stone here. See, but we can give them shiny stone at a price still. See? No. You want to buy human beings. You want me to sell you my. How is that? What kind of cynical thinking that there are animals out there, if you want some help, you can You know, they are animals. They are buffaloes, elephant, and you need these type of things. Cow. You know, if you want, you know what I mean, strength certain way. You don't need human beings. You know, we don't need to sell you our brothers. For what? So what on earth them Virginia could have offer the Africans them that them say boy them are gonna sell them brother? What them could have what them did have? Because we give them sweet potato and all of them something here. And Irish what Europe did have. No, more somebody, we have 11 people on the live here. Please type and tell me what is it that Europe and Arabia did possess that them could offer the Africans them to sell them brother to them into slavery. Please, somebody, someone. Zane? Because there wasn't anything. No disrespect. No disrespect. Because your sister today, these places has thrive off the back of Africa and Africans. Zane, them strive off of the back of Africans. Place like England here. Africans them build it up. After this same judgment ball, brother or cousin, brother. See? The German them judgment ball, drop bomb all over the place. So, what on earth? You know what I mean? I'm puzzled to know why the Virgin them would have collaborate that way. That would only, you know, me not say, because who that has benefit. Because look at this, you know, all right, Africa might be on the rise certain way now, Zane, but we could have been up there a long time ago. It never have to be like this. All right, so the Arabs them come in and, you know, it was, what, them fight and war the African them. Because you see how Europeans have driven Christianity into the minds of African people, both on the continent and in the diaspora. Zane? So, would it be a similar thing going with the Arabs them driving Islam in the minds of the African people them? Because the two doors the African them get, boop, boop. Zane? And Islam did already run rampage in Africa. Because of the Arab them first did colonialize the African them and slave them. Zane? Yeah. So that's a bit of, that's a bit of history. You know, our thing, as we did I say, really, start with no slavery. You see me? It's because of those occurrences historically that took place. You see me? Why with the wish power with the right now? Who knows? It could have been different. You see me? Yeah. You see me? So I, yeah, the thing vast. 1 month is an insult. That sound like that rhyme still, but the truth. one month is an insult, man. Anyway, we're there to talk about a few things. We're there up until 10 p.m. tonight, Zane. We're there up until 10 p.m. tonight. So, the question when we did ask if nobody could tell me one thing, it look like there ain't anything. You see me, I say? Okay, bless up yourself, you know. Yeah, bless up yourself, honors and manners. Yeah, so I could just read something from the philosophy and opinions here. Before we do that, I could do this.
The first floor is always economics, because racism is economics. Racism has nothing in the world to do with who you like or who you don't like. It has nothing to do with it. Only when they beat up on you now because they know you don't have any economics. You don't have a basis beneath you. When they drag you to shooting black folk, they're not shooting you because you're black. They're shooting you because of your social economic condition. You're powerless. They know the only thing you're going to do, they shoot 20 blacks tomorrow. Only thing you're going to do is go out and march. That's all you're going to do. They know that. You have no power and wealth. You build that business community and you build factories and industries in there. And you produce wealth and money and income. Then you take that wealth and money and income and you use it to benefit and lift your people. And you use it also to take the surplus capital and you go to the second floor in that 5-story building. On the second floor in that 5-story building, that's politics. That's politics. That's where your politicians are. Quit letting people mislead you about voting. Voting ain't worth a damn if you don't have an economy. I have run political campaigns for presidents, for governors, for attorney generals, for congressional people, for mayors and city council people. Politics, voting and politics ain't worth a quarter in voting if you don't have an economy. It's money that controls your politics. You take your money on that first floor in the powernomics concepts that I'm trying to get you all to buy into. You take that money off the first floor, you buy every politician on the second floor. Don't worry about voting, buy them. Be just like the mafia. Be like the mafia. Just buy them. If you can't, you don't have enough money to buy them, then rent or lease them for a while. You rent and lease him. Then you commission him and say, now on this second floor, now that I bought you, just like all this next election, you can see all this money going into all these candidates, billions and millions of dollars. They're buying those politicians. You buy them on the second floor. And then you tell them on the second floor, now, under the powernomics principles, I bought your rear end. You now take your rear end to the third floor. And on the third floor, that's your court system. I don't care whether it's the Supreme Court or the local superior courts or county courts or city courts or state courts. You buy them. And you tell them on that second floor in the court system, you start taking care of my people and doing right. The courts control the police department. The third floor is the courts and the police department. The police department would not be killing your people and shoot them down if they knew that you had an economy underneath you. They're going to pull in you. How many of you seen police shooting down Jews, for instance, running? How many times they've been shooting down Asians? How many times you see them heard them shooting down American Indians? They only shoot down black folk. You don't have an economy to dictate to the police department or to the court system. Then once you dictate to them, you take that money off this first floor, you go to the fourth floor. Your fourth floor is your media. You all got to start producing media in these communities and take that money and start going into buying media. You got about 12,000 radio stations in the United States, about 12,000 cable systems in the United States, about 5,000 daily newspapers in the United States, and about 5,000 also, what did I miss? Television stations. You own nothing. Out of 12,000 radio stations, you probably now own about 60 or 70. Out of cable system, you don't own any, not one. Television station, you used to own one out of 5,000. Daily newspaper, you don't own anything. Not one daily newspaper. How in the world can you communicate? How in the world can you mobilize your people when you don't own the media to get in touch with them and tell them what to do? If you right now try to promote something for black folk, most media will not even carry it. Most white corporations won't even buy tickets or ads to help you do it. If you have a black radio station, you cannot have black media unless you got black businesses. Because you need the advertising dollars to keep the business, keep the radio station, the media going. The people say, why can't we own some radio? Because you don't have any businesses to buy the ads. Whites not going to buy it. But you can get white racists on TV and on the radio. You can get the Rush Limbaughs or the Hannitys or O'Reillys on the Fox channel. That whole Fox channel is loaded down with racists. But they get the advertising dollars to stay on the air. You know why? Because you give them the money. I don't see any black folk in America renegotiating their relationships. When did you renegotiate your relationship with white corporations? Saying that if I see you supporting the Fox channel on this negative stuff about black folk, you'll never get another dollar out of the black America. You won't do it. You should be doing it. Y'all should be sending letters every chance you get and calling on the say any white person on any of the Fox channel I hear saying something that implies or suggests or intimate that black folk are stupid, lazy, and dumb, and criminal, we will shut off every dollar coming into your company. They're not scared of you. They got your money for granted. They know they're going to get your dollar because they know you don't have any businesses to buy from. You don't have any alternative places to go get your gasoline, like in Detroit, Michigan, when the Arabs took over 144 out of 146 gas stations. You don't own and control anything. You're dependent on them. They say, we ain't worried about them black folk. They don't have any choice but to come give us their money. We'll kick their butts and they still got to give us their money. And the same thing is true with politics. The Republican Party don't need you. They know they got you locked in box. They know you're going to belong to the Democratic Party. Democratic Party said, we got you locked in box. We don't need you either. Because you see, my people, your leadership has not got enough intellectual credulity and internal fortitude and common sense to say, hey, let's not support either one of the parties. Let's create. You all could be the most powerful people in this nation within 1 or 2 years if you did one single thing. If you withdrew publicly from the Democratic Party and the Republican Party and said, we don't need either one of you. We're going to create a black independent party. And in that black independent party, we're going to trick you all because we're not going to run any candidates. I wouldn't run any candidates. I would create me a black independent party. I wouldn't run not one candidate. But I would say this. We're going to vote as a block. You're going to get 43 million black votes. And we will deliver that 43 million black votes to whoever promises most and delivers the most to black folk. Yeah. We don't care what political party you belong to. You can be, and we don't care whether you're a black person, a white candidate, a pink candidate, a yellow candidate, or just an outright Sambo. We don't care. We will vote for anybody who would deliver and promise the most to black folk. That's the way you play politics. And I guarantee you, from all my years in running campaigns, every politician would knock down anything to get to your door. He said, you know what? If I deliver something to black folk, I can pick up 43 million black votes. Hell, I don't need a lot of people. I only need it. I'll be there. Even though Hispanics have bypassed you in population, might have about 43 or 45 million Hispanics in the United States, their turnout rate is only in the 20%. You still got them beat. Hispanics might have picked up the population, but they don't have the voting capacity yet. You can deliver and become the most powerful people in this country if you started voting as an independent bloc. It said we move as a group. We move as a fist rather than fingers. And we'll stay together and we'll take care of each other, we'll buy from each other, we'll support each other, and we'll look after each other. And we'll make our dollars bounce in our community on that first floor. We'll make it circulate 8 to 12 times before it leaves black hands. Hispanic money in America bounces 6 to 7 times in the Hispanic community all over LA. White money bounces 8 to 12 times. Asian and Arab money bounces 13 to 14 times. Jewish money bounces 18 times. Right now, black money doesn't bounce once. because you're committing social economic suicide. You can be the most powerful people if you learn how to organize and play as a team. Now, doing that, now the last floor, then the other part. Last floor is the fifth floor. The fifth floor is education. Don't keep going around telling black folk that our future rests in education. It is not. Education is about as useless as the black vote. It's about as useless and as wasted as a black vote if you don't have what? An economy. You can educate these black kids, they have no place to go and use it. Education is a tool, just like a hammer and a saw. I got all kind of black kids graduating from school every year with all kind of degrees. Master's degrees in this, master's degrees in that, and they can't master a damn thing because they ain't no place to go. Whites don't need them in their business and don't want them. So you're educating your kids to get an education and leave your community, go to somebody else's community, look for somebody else's business, work in somebody else's job, producing the wealth, power, and resources. What's the difference between that and a slave? You're still in the same spot. You should be saying, go off and get an education and come back home to our community and build things for us. And rather than going out looking for jobs, make your organizations, both whether religious or civil, make your politicians teach black folk how to produce jobs, not look for jobs. And we're doing that now by going to the last point, is that's called exceptionality. We do that by telling everybody, tell all your politicians from this day forward, we heard Dr. Anderson speak. And what he says from now on is that we're not going to play the game anymore. We're going to stop doing what we've been doing in terms of inappropriate behavior. We're not against anybody. I don't want you all to hate anybody. I don't want you all to be against Hispanics, Arabs, Asians, midgets, humpbacks, anybody else. Just strictly be for your own people. Okay? Racism is a team sport. You either play as a team or you lose by default.
Yeah, man. Yes, yeah, that's a bit of information there. You know what I mean? Yeah. A bit of information for the people. You don't know the thing go. So, what we look pan? We see who want to get out of the way first and foremost. Alright, make we get out Putin out of the way, cause Putin there. Putin in the background there, so Putin, them say Putin a deal with badness. Right, and now Putin must want to take over Ukraine. Yeah, Putin say want to take over Ukraine, or, you know, I think the West interests, you know, have some form of interest, so, you know, them it look like them are blow it out of proportion than what Putin a deal with. You see me? Cause them a say Putin want to invade the place, you know. Them a say that, you know, Putin never said him want invade no place. You see me? It's just the Western media proper guys that. You see me? I say Putin want to invade, and them have to stand up as a police. Them have to stand up as a police in the whole thing for say, boy, yo. None of that can go on. You see me? None of that can go on. But who police them birds in here, you know? Because me hear them a talk about them a go sanction Russia and all of them something there. If them invade the place. You know, but you know, who sanction them when them go and invade other people's space? You know, who sanction them? What does the United Nations do? You know? Because I look like all of them in the United Nations. Rasmaisha, and as a man as in a bubble. You know, who sanction them when them, you know? go out and invade other people's place. Them can't go and invade other people's place and, you know, everybody just stand down and watch them do it. You know, just like what they did to Libya recent. You know what I mean? Just like what they did to Libya. You know, went in Libya and, you know, get rid of Gaddafi. You know, who sanctioned them for that? Who hold them accountable for doing that? You know, who? The United Nations or the League of Nations or the ICC, International Criminal Court. You know, who deal with these ones who break the rules and the laws, you know, of these international laws. You know what I mean? Who sanctioned them? Nobody not sanction them. It's like everybody afraid of them. Everybody afraid of them. Everybody afraid of them. It would appears because Africa have 52 states, and, you know, hands down, Africa, you know, Africa can defend itself right now. Africa cannot defend itself right now. See? But the Africans will fight if they find it necessary still. But the way it look, because when I go borrow no old gun, not even, you know, all armor, you know, some armor that's out of use. You know what I mean? Then who you gonna get these things from? No, Africa have to be, you know, extra lands, you know, develop. You see me I say? Develop and, you know, edify the people them. Yeah, man. Develop and edify the people them. Yeah, what the time you know? We have 42 minutes after the hour of 8. Then, yeah, 42 minutes gone into the hour. Yeah, man. We have to develop. I mean, I talk about we have to develop everything. No guy not tell we what we can develop. Because we not tell no guy, say them not fi run them GM products and, you know, cloning and all of them, something there. Them a do it. Zane. So no guy enough to come and tell Africa what Africa can do from what Africa can do. Africans have to, you know what I mean, have to get a foothold in the thing, man. Come on. Organize, centralize. Home and abroad. That is all it take, you know. That is all it take. It does take for African people to organize and centralize. Because everybody else is already organized and centralized. Looking at it, look, all right, if you look to the east of Africa, Zane, you're going to see China and you're going to see places like Dubai and Arab Emirates. All of them places, them people organize and develop. Zane, organize and develop. Africa might be developing, but African people are not organized. You know what I mean? Not organized. And that is what is beating us. Our lack of organization and centralization. That is what beat us, you know. Because you see, if we can organize all of the rest of things them that we would need to elevate then or progress on the political front, from the economical front, on the military front, you know, everything would fall in place. Because once we organize and, you know, you organize this communication and everyone go, you know what I mean? There are 52 states in Africa. China said them have the biggest army in the world. China said them have the biggest army in the world. Now, imagine if Africa and Africans should unite home and abroad. And have an African army. Not a Ghanaian army, you know. Not a Zimbabwe army, not a Ethiopia army, not a Kenyan army, an African army. China would be just a little something. Compare. China would be just a little something when African organize them African military. Africans are not joking. You know. Africans, we are joke. I feel like me I take myself out of it. We are joke. Make them boy a bluff and a run away with everything. We are joke Africans. Believe you me. Me ashamed to say so, but I truth. We are joke. How is it that we can organize ourselves? Oh. Why? Eh? Nah, man, we need to wake up, man. We need to wake up.
Yeah, it's the one and only Oriel representing for I Just Star. You know the world got to wake up and see. We're not headed in the right direction. I Just Star say if you wake up. Yeah, it's time to wake up. And don't you act like you don't see. We're not going in a positive direction. I Just Star say wake up. Yeah, it's Oriel. Wake up. I Just Star. Wake up. Wake up now. Hey, wake up now. I Just Star tell them wake up. Wake up. Hey. When I was a child, the world was such a beautiful place with stars in my eyes. I chase and wave at aeroplanes, pretend to be wise. I Just Star, oh, how the world has changed. Everyone is searching, consuming and hurting. It's time to wake up. And don't you act like you don't see. We're not going in a positive direction. I Just Star say wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I Just Star say if you wake up. And
yeah, man, we have to wake up, man. Seriously.
in a positive direction, it's time to wake.
You know, see, we're not going in the positive direction. We're not, hey, a serious thing the man I say, you know.
Wake up. Yeah. Wake up, wake up, wake up now. Yeah, and I just start tell them wake up. It's so real and me I tell them fi wake up, wake up. Yeah. And I seen them come and go like a junkie when the funds are flow. But when election close, them treat you like a obstacle. Not just a problem locally. I just start burning every politician globally. People shouldn't fear the police. Them kill the youth in the street for your pack. I swish a sweet OGs. Protest streets, red concrete, gunshot beats. I just start tired for your weep. It's time to wake up. And don't you act like you don't see. We're not going in a positive direction. I just start say wake up.
Yeah man, wake up. We are telling you, wake up African people, because if we can unite, if we can centralize, just imagine, una see say poverty that dead, gone. People, yo. African people worldwide. Zin, if African people can organize and centralize, I eat that. I eat that, you know. All some black people are pray for riches and all this. If you just organize, what more riches you have to pray for. I eat that. I eat that. Listen, I don't know, disrespect, you know. Cause watch out. To how it look like say I'm gonna get into the real topics them. Zane, top of the hour we're going at. Alright. It would appear that China want England and America for both of them. Zane. And it look like say Africa already about to them. And America and England have put up a fight for say boy, we not about to, you know. But you know, China kinda over them and I push them down and them you know force back. You see me? Yeah. Now, Africa in another position because what? Africans not organized, them are centralized. See? Them not organized and them not centralized. And the African task is a more serious a task, you know. The African, out of all of them guys here, we say them a run place and a lead economically and military-wise. The African task is the hardest task and the greater task. Zane? Yeah. Because if the African can organize, you know, all right, watch out. It's like you have a magnet, Zane, and you try, you have two pieces of magnet, and you try to push them together, and there's a force in between them. Zane, them can't come together. Certain part of the magnet, there's a force in between. You see, with African people, you see, when it comes to Islam and Christianity, that is that force between African people. Seriously. Them can't come together. That is one thing. So, you see the work. You see the work that, you know, boy, you know, RASTAFARI, you know, only you alone can change this. You see the work that is required upon African people. Because just them two religion there alone is like a magnet where that force in between would never come together because of them two something there. Them two things they wouldn't have nothing to do with them. See? Them two things they wouldn't have nothing at all to do with them. I don't care where one wants to is African did I do this first and where and this and that. No, nothing I go so. See? This Islam today, it don't have nothing at all to do with African people. Christianity today don't have nothing at all to do with African people. Nothing. Nothing upon this planet here. See? Because them show it over the years. Say Jesus is a white virgin or a European virgin. Saying that them show it. Alright? That them show it. Now, that don't have nothing to do with we as African people. I don't care who vex or who don't like it or who don't want to hear it. That not have nothing to do with African people. Jesus, him not have nothing to do with African people. Now watch here. The Roman them catch Jesus and decide to them go and kill that. Now, remember, you know, them show we said Jesus is a white hair, blue eye, blonde hair, brother. No man can listen. All the Jesus what me I say from youth, from them I talk about Jesus. See, from Christian I talk about Jesus. All the Jesus them me ever say in my life. I am white eye, blue eye, listen, a European brother. See? Now, him probably is the savior for the European people. He probably is. See? He probably is. But him can't be no savior for African people. Because him not have nothing to do with African people. The Romans them catch him, which I'm brother them. Romans them is European. And them catch him. And them crucify him judgment ball. Then them crucify Jesus. No. And them brother that them all and crucify. What that have to do with I? What that have to do with me? And them all them own brother. Zane. And so we are going to crucify you. Because you call yourself king. And the only king we know about is Caesar. So for that, we go and nail you up on a cross, blood. And them did it. And them run a spear in him side. Then, to make sure, say, boy, you're not returning, boy. And them kill them own brother. Them own brother, which them said they try to do some form of good. Which did teach them to do right. Them own brother. Did I teach them for do? I show them for do the right. And them all that and kill that. So now, that not have nothing to do with I. As an African man. Because them kill him. Oh me getting at it. Why should I wash myself in the blood of a man where them wicked brother them kill him? Because they must have been wicked for no say boy I show the people them some right and them kill him for that. So that don't have nothing to do with see? That don't have nothing to do with African people. It's European kill European, that's all. European kill European, that's all, you know. So why me should feel guilty for that? Why Africans should feel guilty for the European man killing brother? For why? How is it that you kill this man? Any sins that me did are because you kill him, and if me say boy me praise him, my sins gone away. It's madness. African people don't believe in that. Well. well. I don't know. I don't believe in that. Guys, madness. Just like Islam. What Muhammad have to do with the Africans them? Muhammad don't have nothing to do with no African man. It's the Arabs them praise and worship Muhammad as them prophet. Oh, Africans mix up in a that. What that have to do with Africans? It don't have nothing on the planet to do with Africans. Because you see, if it did have anything to do with Africans, it wouldn't have to be something that is forced upon Africans. We would have known this thing. And no one say, yeah, we know this. You know what I mean? But when you have to ostracize and murder and kill people to accept your ideology, it never have nothing to do with me in the first place. Because you'd have to kill the Africans them for them accept, for them submit to your belief and ideology. And have nothing to do with African. None of them. No Islam, no Christianity. It have nothing to do with African. I don't care which did all this and what all this Judaism or what type of ism from schism. Listen, the African them did already have for them thing where them practice. Right? Them did already have that long before. Them are the first set of people them for walk the earth. And them teach everybody everything. So how comes now some little youth, some little pickpocket youth, Zane, want to come tell we which God we supposed to serve. We must serve your God. Eh? But we remember said we did there before you. Any concept of God you have is because we gave that to you. So how now you want to come tell we say I saw the thing go? You just believe what you believe and hold what you hold, and thus easy. Impose that upon yourself and your people. But don't come over here, sir, and try to tell the originators them say, boy, Allah here for praise. A Jesus here for praise. No, man. No, Sega. You only a come now, and I say that nice and easy. Because how much thousands or hundreds a year before, you did already kill and murder people for accept your thing. Because when the Europeans them turn up on the shores of Africa, Africa was just kind of, I don't know, a rebuild. Because the Arabs them mashed down everything. Zane, stop Africans from reading for over 300 years. Africans wasn't reading in them own. No, yo. I mean, hear some man talk about them a bad man and them a this and them a gun man and them a the baddest and them a Dan and them Africans. How much time this a go happen to we? How much time? See the China guys them, the China guys them. And them have some more, them is more sophisticated in them approach. Them is more sophisticated in them approach, them China guy. And at the same judgment. So what? Next thing you know now, you have Africans, I said, them worship Buddha. Come here, say Mandarin, certain place. I have nothing against learning a language. You know what I mean? I have nothing against that. Marcus Garvey, honorable. I have nothing against that. Zane? But from you impose now for we learn your language in our place now. Well, that is a straight colonization thing you come deal with. You see me, sir? A straight colonization thing you deal with. So what the Africans, we are going to allow this third colonial, because that is what that go on. You see me? That go on. That is what is happening. So what we are going to do? We are going to stand up and watch this, or no, people will say, oh, I just started us a talk, you know. Yeah, well, this is my part. You know, this I'm doing my part, I'm talking. You know, uplift the item spirit. Motivate the item. Because what the future for the next generation then? This said thing, talking with their talk said way. No, man. Madness. I know we can't talk we out of this, because action speak louder than word. You see me I say? And yeah, we can have a theoretical understanding of things, but we still have to have a practical approach. That is imperative. So, a third colonial battle. As I said, the Chinese, they're more sophisticated. The Chinese, them are come with this new age, new AI, new artificial intelligence. That is what the Chinese, them are come with. And them in some remote places in Africa, camp out. You see me I say? Ready. Africa, we just make these everybody just come in and take advantage. How is that? I don't know how we just lower up these things. Yeah, I don't want the time fly past and we don't even talk about what we talk about. But I'm black that sound from the philosophy and opinions from Marcus Garvey. Marcus not easy, I tell you. Yeah, Marcus. Black Marcus. Marcus said, give the black a chance. If the Negro is inferior, why? Circumvent him. Why suppress his talent and initiative? Why rob him of his independent gift? Why fool him out of his rights of country? Why fool him out of his rights of country? Marcus. Why imprison his intelligence and exploit his ignorance? Why keep him down by the law of inequality? Why not leave him alone to his own intelligence? Why not give him a chance to grow and develop as he see fit? Why not free him from the encumbrance of a force upon superiority? Why not allow him free and unhampered to travel towards nationhood? If the whites are good sports, they will give the black a chance. And I will predict that in 50 years, undisturbed or unmolested, I will show you a nation of proud and refined and cultured black man and woman whose come lines will outshine that of the age of Solomon. Honorable Marcus Garvey, taken from the philosophy and opinion. There's so much pints. There is so much pints. How long Marcus has said this? How long Marcus has said this? And these guys still itch up under we thing. But are we allow them to itch up under we thing? Are we allow them to itch up under we thing, That are the sad reality. Is we allow them to itch up under our thing. Yeah. That is the sad reality that we have to deal with. We have them itch up under our thing.
Years, computer chips will cost as little as a penny. That's cheaper than garbage, cheaper than scrap paper. So computer chips will be everywhere and nowhere, including our contact lenses. So when we put on our contact lenses and blink, we will go online. And who were the first people to buy internet contact lenses? College students taking final examinations. This means that my students will blink, and they will not have to memorize all the things I've been talking about. This is going to revolutionize education, because we cannot force students to memorize things that they can simply...
Yeah, wrong thing we did. Wrong thing that.
10 years, this will be a Chinese colony. Because you cannot talk of political independence when you have no economic independence. Economic independence is the most important thing. Others follow. And we must empower our people and make sure they are protected from unfair competition and mistreatment by people who do not belong here. And I'm not saying we have anything against investors. We want them to come, but we want them to work with us. And we don't want them to come and destroy the local capacity. And if we don't protect the local capacity and we allow the Chinese to kill the local capacity, they are quoting laws so that our people cannot compete. In another 10 years, when the entire local capacity is entirely destroyed, they will come back now and raise the prices. And there's nothing we shall do because we shall have no capacity. So this bill intends to protect the local capacity. We want them to partner with us so that there's technology transfer. We want our engineers to be parts of these projects. They are coming with everything: engineers, surveyors, plant operators, drivers. Why do you need to bring somebody from China to drive a truck? Why do you need to bring somebody from China to drive an excavator? We have plant operators here in thousands who are jobless. Our people have closed down their shops. There's no business. These guys now have come, they are even hawking. They are opening retail shops. And we want to challenge the Minister of Interior. We want to challenge the Cabinet Secretary, who is very abrasive and who looks very active. All these Chinese who are here doing manual work, where did they get permits to come to this country? Those who are here and they have no business being here, they be put on a plane back to their country. Those who need to stay here, they can stay. Those who have skills that are not available locally. But gentlemen, are you telling me that we have no people who can repair tubes when there is a tire burst? Surely, these people have come too much. This is an invasion.
Yo, it's not funny, but serious. The way I'm said, these people have come too much. It's an invasion. These people have come too much. It's an invasion. I mean, no, say it's not an exaggeration. It might exaggerate this, sir. Too much. Too much. Zin? Yeah, too much. Yeah, we say top of the hour we that change. Kind of change the vibe. And kind of deal with what we have to deal with there. You see me? I say, we see yesterday was Dennis Brown birthday. Wow. 65 anniversary, Dennis Brown. Yeah. Crown King or Crown Prince. A lot of people say I'm the king of reggae still. You know what I mean? People, hey, I ever say that. You know, say Bob Marley are the king. I'm just saying what, other people say. You know what I mean? Don't, nobody jump down upon me. You know, all my people say that. Yeah, Dennis Brown, Crown Prince of Reggae. 65 birthday remembrance. The singer Dennis Brown, the remembrance with us. On the occasion of the 65th anniversary of his birth, the Crown Prince of Reggae, Dennis Brown, was honored at a small ceremony at the National Heroes Park in Kingston, Jamaica. Ministry of Culture and Gender, Entertainment and Sports, Olivia Babsy Grange, led an immediate group comprising family members, representatives of Brown, Rastafari, and Faith, fellow artists and well-wishers, and choose the morning to lay wheat and remember a singer whose songs are timeless. All through February 1st is not officially Dennis Brown Day. Special effort is made, and this first day of Reggae Month to pay homage to the reggae icon who has passed away on July 1st, 1999 at the age 42. Michael Brown, the sister, Michael Brown, the sister of reggae singer, told the Gleaner that the family truly appreciate the tribute. I am present here today because of the tribute of my brother and his birthday, and just to show my own appreciation for all the works and the love that he showed us. My brother died at a young age, but he did a lot of work during that relative short time. He has one of those, he's one of those persons who put reggae out there internationally, and he is loved all over. Most of his songs spread love because that's just who he was. I feel proud and honored and Sheard Brown. What is yes, yeah, that's something a little article from the Gleaner about, Mr. Brown, Mr. Dennis Brown, Dennis Emmanuel Brown, being honored. Yeah, man. Marcus, I said, people them not have no discipline. Most of them can't even go 4 hours without drinking and eating. Them not obliged for nothing, and worse, them not respect ones with the principle. I say we need a code. Bobo Bingy and Ballhead. Yes. Yeah. We say we need a code. Code of conduct. I wonder what kind of code that would have be now for right? What kind of code that would have be? You see me? Because I hear what they say. I'm sure everyone else has a code. You see me? Yeah, sure everyone else have a code. Yeah, man. Yeah, but moving on, Whoopi Goldberg had to apologize. She apparently she said something that was anti-Semitic. Yeah. Something that to do with the Holocaust and the Jews. That she probably didn't cite as racist, she said. I don't want to quote her wrong. The article is here. Let me just look on it and see what it says, really and truly. But she been suspended for 2 weeks without pay. And she is somebody who earn 5 million per year. You know what I mean? 40,000 US a week. Yeah, man, from big corporation ABC. You see me? So she been suspended, even though she apologized. But what she should have been suspended though. You know, even though she apologized. You know, 2 weeks without pay. I know that probably not harm her really, but should she really be suspended after? I don't know. Because where people are saying, other people say things about black people and them get axed straight away, and you know, because it's probably they're saying something racist. But what she said wasn't racist. It's just she has a different opinion or a different outlook on the whole thing. And because of her outlook and opinion is different from the status quo, she had to apologize. And then, you know, suspended. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yes, she should just leave. Yeah. Because what she said, she not say anything racist. You know what I mean? She then, well, them say it's anti-Semitic. Them say what she says anti-Semitic. Her view, or opinion on it is anti-Semitic. You see me? Yeah, well, that are the thing. Yeah, well, she signed a contract, yes. For real, so she under contract, and you know, probably it could have been worse then, you know, because she could have been axed rather than being suspended. But I think them know probably if them ask her for that, it would have been even a more bigger thing. You know what I mean? It would be even a more bigger thing if them did ask her, you know what I mean, fire her under contract for her views and opinion. You know what I mean? You can't have your views and opinion. You know? You know? You can't see things different from people. And that's why Rasta is a problem to everyone who not see things the way Rastafari people them see things. Rastafari is a problem to them. Zane? So she have her own views and opinion. And because of that, she express her views and opinion, them say, hey, watch here. You're crossing the line, you know. When you see you crossing the line, don't cross that line. You better apologize too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you're under, you know, you're under their wings, you know what I mean? Yeah. You trust it under them wings, you know. You have to just abide. And say, boy, yeah, man, boy. You know, we'll go 2 weeks without the 40 grand. 2 weeks without the 40 grand. I hold for money that for some black people. Hold for family that could feed 40 grand. 2 weeks that. Obviously, they know her views. It's not what you say, it's how and when. Especially under contract, if she really wanted to express her views after 40 years, she could have her own show. For real. She could be like a Oprah Winfrey. You know what I mean? It's a Whoopi, a puppet. I'm married about, wow. Wow, seriously. Wow. I didn't know those things still, you know, to be honest. I'm not really that of a fan, but, you know, we grew up seeing, you know, this dreadlocks woman, Whoopi Goldberg, and, you know, she's, you know, in the shows them, you know, as a black figure, you know, and with dreadlocks on top of it, you know, so yeah, wow, like a Tracy Chapman. So, you know, them stand out over the years, but you know, we're not really a fan like that. Yeah. So yeah, we see ladies we see ladies come out. To be honest, ladies come out and I see I haven't watched the video. I know I should do a video and thing, and just by seeing some of the caption and some of the thumbnails, some of the you know the things them on YouTube, you kind of get a drift of, you know, what was said and what really are going on. Right. You see me? Now, I read a comment today. It was a long comment, you know, pan a video, one of the video we put out. A long comment, and basically it's like what the person has said. It's like because she have done so much wrong in terms of enhancing the slackness within dancehall. You know, wasn't keeping the music clean. And, you know, she is the one that all of these other female artists emulate and look up to and want it to be like. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, all of them artists are today, you know, where them a do all sort of things. Forget out there. And she was them role model. She was the one that all of them look up to. Yeah, all of them. From Spice to Chensia to everyone at Judgment Ball them. Lady Sa, even though Lady Sa is not the first dancehall artist as a woman, but when she came, she changed. She was the change. She was that change. You know, and especially being a woman, she was that change. You see me? She took it to another level. She took it to the level that others would be inspired by the level that she took it to. All of them. So the individual Rasta now, she want to return as a Christian, as a pastor. But there's a paraphrase over the comments still. She want to return now as a Christian to guide them youths here. See? I don't know how you are going to leave from, because you no longer of the world, you know, according to being a Christian, you know. And dancehall is a worldly music, a worldly and do dancehall, and she is a perfect example of that. She left dancehall because that was the world. And she said because that of the world, she I go look for Jesus and leave out of the world. So your name now, me don't know how you are gonna come now as for do a song now for guide me think you could have stay where you're there and still do some whatever song you do and guide. Because the end of the day is the influence that come with the song is going to influence people. You see me? No, watch here. Where's Smasher? Watch that. This car, them have a saying what them say, what them say gospel reggae. I think that is a madness, you know. Gospel reggae. No disrespect, but I think that the talk there is a madness talk, gospel reggae. Because you can't go say, boy, you gonna pick up the worldly and them thing, you know. You gonna pick up the Pharisees, them thing. You as holy and righteous, you gonna take up the Pharisees, them something. Describe them thing. And say you are gonna do a gospel style. So why you couldn't create one style? And you I don't know. So this gospel reggae thing is a madness to I. It does, I don't know, it just don't. That can't work. Reggae is reggae. There's no gospel reggae, nothing. Reggae. If you want to do some gospel song, you do some gospel song. But you want to continue doing what you're doing. So you just say, all right, now, a gospel dancer now. Boy, I could have probably accept the gospel reggae, but when you go now a gospel dancehall, no. Now, cause remember, you know, dancehall is the raw and uncut part of the reggae music, you know, where enough people can deal with it, you know. Especially now. Because dancehall music burn a lot of fire upon a lot of things. When I write, well, first time dancehall. Them a dancehall, you know, the thing them used to burn, them a sing say you can't do it. You can't take part in doing it. That is what the dancehall today are deal with. As me hear a virgin I say yesterday, say boy, lady saw sing, she not bow under no sycamore tree. Which is true. She did sing that song, and it was a hit song. And all of them girls, you know, them a sing say that them want to bow. And not only oh boy, John, so me don't know. If ladies are responsible for all of them, so me know shit. Me don't know. She coming into the music in back she. So what? She stopped being a Christian, or she still a Christian? His name be praised in the dance. Boy, how much right such Rasta preach, Bobo? Teacher, minister, doctor, consume, freaky every night. Some internet and cable. Yeah, nothing new. And nothing new, you know. You see me? Dancer said, Jesus, man, nice first. Boy. That a bun reggae. Cause pure alcohol sell and down the avenue, them are not there, money make them reach. Yeah, that's, that's why you hear the term reggae dead, you know. That's why you hear that the term reggae dead, you know. You see me? That's why you hear the term reggae dead. So, you see all of what we see over the years, and you see all the term reggae revival come about, and some group of youths say them is a part of this reggae revival thing. Because them know, the thing dead. So if it's not something that did dead, why would you have a reggae revival? And them make a good try at it too. They make a good try at it to really revive it. Like Lazarus, Christ raised Lazarus from the dead. You know what I mean? And everybody said, boy, I work over there, a boy I work goes, A boy I work good. We're going to have to report him because him raise one dead man from the dead. How you do that? How you do that? You work with demons, man. Anyone them see Jesus raise judgment by Lazarus from the dead, the man them say, boy, you work with the devil, boy. Yeah, say, yo, grab the boy there now. And furthermore, we don't want to go near him because we don't want him, you see me? Yeah, Jesus flee from them. Yeah. But, lady said she did want to come back. Me hear people, some of the comments, some weird comments, People say, boy, she not make no money in the church. And, the gospel thing now sell. I tell the people that have all of that. The people say, boy, our bills they have to pay, and, it's only dancehall did that pay our bills, and she didn't know that, but she's still going to the church. I don't know. Some of the people, them boy. People, them serious. You know what I mean? People, them serious. But, I don't know. It would be I think it would be more of an inspiration if she hold it out and stick her ground and say she a defend where she a defend. Go forward for come back. You know what I mean? You go forward for go forward. You know what I mean? Unless if you come back I must reverse, you reverse and a park, you go park. So better do if she a park, she look for park right and now. You know? Cause you gone forward in a one thing already, just continue going forward, man. And business where people want to say because you know your God is sure. You know what I mean? So I don't know, it does look I don't know. People change, Then again, people are people, and people can change. And she probably not really feel a vibe then more and you know what I mean? She She probably want to show what she got and these type of things, cause me not listen to the video, but me hear people talk and me hear how she talk about her other sisters them and thing and no. I don't know. Christians to them, even though church thing different these days, cause different type of church we see are go on to that still. But I don't know, as a pastor on top, is a pastor or a deacon? Or she's a minister? Or what? I don't know. But she's a Christian nonetheless. Is that the way the Christian them conduct themselves now? Them come on social media and do them type of, you know what I mean? Diss up other people and tell them say them body no good and I don't know the Christian thing. It why? I mean I disrespect no one thing still, I don't want no one feel like say boy I disrespect them thing. Nah, I'm not doing that. But I'm just by these people are public figures, and you would expect, some form of example, with those titles, you know what I mean? As someone that is, preaching for God, And why? I don't know. I don't know. Because if you're a firm believer in a way you hold on to, you're not gonna say, boy, you come back in a dance hall. You're gonna do one song with a dance hall artist, and the song is not a gospel song. The song is not a gospel song. So, what type of song is that? A love song? Cause I don't know. See, Boy George in them days. Boy George sing a whole pa love song, and when I check it out, say boy, and I think a woman judge a different thing the man deal with. Yeah, so but I sing all of them love song, yeah. So I don't know what kind of song ladies I want to sing with Shensia, because another thing, I even watch that video there. But based on what I hear and what I see her circulate. Because some of the things that I don't want to see them. Some of the things that I don't want to see them, I don't want to hear them. I don't want to consume them type of energy there. Some things I just stay away from. But I know say them talk about it and everybody a post about it and rare. You see me I say? I kind of get an idea what is going on. You see it? Yeah, I kind of get an idea. And the video what we hear with our next young lady there, and our next young lady, it never it must have there's something on the Billboard chart, must have 23 or something like something here last time I read. Zane. Yeah, but a lot of people was disgruntled about that video and said, boy, hey, them people that bring down Jamaica culture and look how them a do dance hall and but I don't know. Because some things that I see in the dance hall. I been hear Fred Locks not call it dance hall. Fred Locks call it dance hall. man, terrible. Man, terribly, man. Man saying a dance hall, that man. That a dance hall. You know what you expect, really. You know. What you expect. Then you gotta do a song with you know, with, I don't know, is it all these things are publicity stunt to, you know, get them name trending? Is it one of those things? Because I don't hear nobody a do a song and I say, yo, this, that, everybody does come on social media, them know what the in thing today. Them we get couple thousand views pan for them platform, but them know say when the bloggers them get it and grab it and them do them thing and when you look back pan for them thing you see 100,000 views and so these people know them I get some serious promotion. Them a get some serious judgment ball promotion. Seriously. 100,000 people I see this thing. How much of them are then I sit down in front? How much of them are performing at 100,000 in front of 100,000 people right now? But the bloggers bring on in front of 100,000 people. Just like that. Yeah? Just like that. So, them know. Them people are not idiot. Them know what them are do. Them know. And then here comes a EP or here comes a song. And because the rivalry now build up, this rivalry build up. You know when a song drop, all party a fly go check out the song there. When the next song drop, all party fly over there so go check out the next song there. And the two artists them just link up and say, yo, how much the song make? How much copy you sell? You say, make a stream 1 million copy in 24 hours. Yeah, a 5 million copy, 5 million we stream. I'm saying, all right, yo, make we link up and have a drink, man. Artists them just a laugh off our own judgment, but yes, yeah, man. We make some serious money. We make some serious money. You guys make this crap. But we make the serious money, and it's true. all a publicity thing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. She probably want to come out and do some songs and, you know what I mean? I don't know. Hold up our front and all these type of things. Wind up on the cameraman them and, you know what I mean? Go on bad behaving. Rude. She miss all of that. Can't get wind up upon a body in the church. The church sister Russia. You can't get wind up on a body in a church, man. May I tell her. So, you know, asking each other, you know, I'm saying would want fire like dry peas and thing. Know them talking there? Yeah. So she each for really step back in the arena. And yeah. I hope them can find God in it still. You know. All we are going, we hope them can find God. You know, it appears that Lady Sir not find God. Couldn't. You could have find God and just run left God, sir. Eh? That's sir. For what? You find God and you just turn your back on God. God say, boy, you're ungrateful now. Hey, you're ungrateful, man. You say ungrateful. Look how you are look for me all these years and now you find me. And you hear two pan and knock round there, sir. And you turn your back on me like that. He's ungrateful, man. You too merciful and forgiving still. You know what I mean? On Jamaicans on take the piss. On take the piss with God. God I gonna forgive you, man. I could do what we are doing, man. You know God I gonna forgive. Let's go around there and sweet talk him and thing. He will forgive you, man. He's merciful and forgiving. So you can go away for 6 months or up to a year, man. It's nothing. You know, you can go on around the dance hall for a year or two, and you know you just come back out of retirement and you know make sure that the church get their stash. You know what I mean? Make sure the church get their little part of the pie, and everything should be good. We don't see why there should be a problem. Once we're getting our money, go and clash them, man. Go and clash them, murder them with lyrics, every one of them. Let them know who is the queen around here. But make sure say our money elastic up and plastic up when you come back. Alright? That is how we are say. You not come disgrace Jesus' house like that. But you gone in a dance hall. After so much Jesus do for you. Eh? Jesus shedding blood for you and you just turn your back on Jesus like that. Jesus must say, boy, on a wicked, you know. On a wicked. You see, you know. Some of the Jamaicans. No one for even, you know. Not general, you know, not for you know. You know. Jamaicans. Watch them Jamaicans there, you know. Especially the ones them that do dance hall. Them is unruly. Yeah, man, them is unruly. Watch them. You know, some people, it come the end of my time and up on the platform, yeah. I want to thank the item for taking the time out to listen what I had to say. It's been a pleasure and an honor for reason with the item still, you know. Yeah, man, always a pleasure and an honor. We give thanks that we can do this. You know what I mean? You know, under the circumstances, there's a lot of things that go on that we're not really I talk about still, but we give thanks to life, because life are the greatest. You know, it could be worse, and you know what I mean, with us. You know, say, yeah, we are go through regardless. You see me, I say, so whatever the item I do, the item just keep it positive said way. You know what I mean? Keep it up full. Look after the item self. You know, because you come first. Always remember that yourself come first. No one else no come before you. You know, you come first. Alright, and you know, take care of the item family. You see it? Yeah, man. Take care of the item family. So, one more Wednesday. We was here. Hopefully we can do it again next Wednesday. And we'll be taking some calls next Wednesday. So the item does prepare for calling next Wednesday. And whichever topic we're going to deal with, yeah, we'll be taking some calls on those issues. All right, so I want to say manners and respect, peace and love. Watch how the item go. You see it? Yeah, man, Holy Manuel, I Selassie, I Jah. Rastafari. And before we move, I just want the item the item to check the description. Zine, that's we have some link for YardSlangz Clothing. Want the item support the brand YardSlangz Clothing, where you know the brand and deal with Jamaican slangs. You know what I mean? All of the Jamaican slangs, them you can get them on t-shirts and woodies and hats and these different things, cups and mugs and you know what I mean? But for now, just check out their website. The link is in the description. Zine, I think it's YardSlangClothing.com. You know, so it's a very simple thing. The item can type in. Go over there, see what them have on offer, and support the thing, you know what I mean? Support black business, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, because we support every other else business, you know, so I don't know if we don't support a business, yeah. YardSlangz Clothing, check out them t-shirt and them hoodie. If you're in a cold place, you can get some hoodies, jumper, you know what I mean? If you're in a warm place, there are t-shirts, unisex t-shirt, man and woman. Children also, you know what I mean? So whichever size the item want, just check out the website, YardSlangz Clothing, all right? So manners and respect, peace and love, until we meet at Niggas feet. Holy Manuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, cut and clear.
That subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just smash that subscribe button. See you on the next